conditions for shortening the time of chemical reactions for materials. With the rapid development of industry and the rapid reduction of resources, the reuse of waste materials is in the production of various components is very important. The processing of these waste materials needs to be crushed by crushing machinery. These are some applications of crushers. According to the way the crushing process, the crusher can be roughly divided into two categories: crusher and grinding machine. Today, the opinion includes that crusher generally handles large pieces of material, and the product size is colossal. According to the crushing method and the structural characteristics of the machine, roughly divided into six categories: stir crusher, impact crusher, vertical impact crusher, crusher hammer crusher, and roll crusher. First is the jaw crusher. The crushing hammer is composed of two jaw plates, a movable jaw and a static jaw, which simulates the movement of the animal's jaw to use the material crushing operation. These are the features of the jaw crusher. It is the first equipment for primary crushing. It has characteristics of large crushing ratio, uniform product size, simple structure, reliable, simple maintenance, and economical operating costs. No noise and less cost. The crushing radio is large and the product size is uniform. The structure is simple. The work is reliable, and the operating cost is low. The system is safe and reliable. The replacement of parts is convenient, and the equipment maintenance is simple. The crushing quality is peak, and there is no zone, which improves the feeding capacity and output. 6. Equipment energy saving. Single machine energy saving is about 15 to 30%. System energy saving is more than double. 7. The adjustment range of the discharge opening is large, which can meet the requirements of different users. This is the cone crusher crushing machine suitable for raw materials in construction, road construction, chemistry, and silicate industries. According to different crushing principles and different product particle size, it is divided into many orders. They are widely used in milling, smelting, building materials, highways, railways, water conservancy, and chemical industries, and many other sectors. The cone crusher has large crushing area, high efficiency, low energy consumption, uniform product size, suitable for medium and fine crushing of iris, ores, and brooks. It has 8 features. First, high production capacity, greater quantity, due to the safety device, the downtime is greatly reduced. Today, the machine body is a post-cast steel structure with reinforcement ribs that the heavy duty part. With an adjuster, it can quickly adjust the size of the crushed and discharged material. 5. Provide a spring protection device. 6. With a complete system, it will shut down when the temperature is too high or the flow rate is too low. 7. The internal structure has good steering performance, which can effectively protect the equipment from dust and other small particles. 8. Non-slice light and strong cabinet. 6 is the impact pressure. Impact pressure is mainly used for chemical industry, building materials, and power and other materials that are often required relocation operations, especially for modern stuff operations such as highways, railways, and high power projects. It can be based on the type, scale, and size of the raw material to be processed. The different requirements of finished materials adopt a variety of configuration forms. The impact pressure is more effective in processing materials with a large amount of moisture and effectively prevents materials from clogging. The impact pressure is applicable to a wide range of material hardness. It is convenient and flexible to adjust the discharging particle size, and the adjustment which is wide. The wheeling parts are small and metal weight is high. The replacement of the spare parts is simple, and the maintenance cost is reduced. Next is hammer crusher. Hammer crusher is a kind of equipment for crushing materials in the form of impact. It is divided into two types: single rotor and double rotor. There is a one-stage crusher that directly crushes materials with a particle size. The hammer crusher is suitable for crushing medium hard materials such as limestone, slag, coal, and other materials in cement, chemical, electrical power, water and other industrial systems. Large crushing area, high production capacity. The product uniform and there is for power dominant. 3. No energy consumption, unite product, simple structure. 4. The equipment is light in weight and easy to operate and maintain. Reliable structure, high production efficiency, good of the capability. Last one is raw crusher. The raw crusher use 1 pair or 2 pairs of slightly rotating round rows to crush materials. The material falls between the 2 rows through the upper filling part of the equipment. Then is brought into the gap between the 2 rows. By friction is gradually crushed. And the finished material mixed from the lower part. When encountering materials that are too hard to be broken, the rows retract to increase the gap between the rows and the overhard materials fall. With the action of hydronic cylinders or springs, the rows returns to the original gap, thereby protecting the machine and adjusting the gap between the two rows. We can control the particle size of the product. Our common use row crushers have the following advantages: simple structure, convenient maintenance, and low cost. It is mainly suitable for coarse and intermediate crush of brighter materials in medium, chemical, coil, and other industries. Its filling size is large, and the output size is adjustable. Especially in the core industry, the use of this machine to crush rubber core can be directly brushed as well as it undergoes iron removal. Another removal, the crushed materials have a uniform particle size and low excessive crushing rate, which simplifies the core preparation process and reduces investment and production cost. Then some common crushers are introduced. In actual application, there will be more and more detailed, such as rotary crusher, compound crusher, and others. According to different products, the parameters of some are slightly different. Some common ones are inlet size, alternate size, output power. Price is never the only device factor. How to set the choice according to one's drawing needs in order to save time and cost. Okay, that's my speech about the medium crushers. If you want to know more, you can email us.
Hello, this is Olivia from UB China. Today I will introduce the metal board to you. First product is the titanium board. Titanium and its alloy are characterized by lightweight, high strength, high heat resistance, and corrosion resistance. It is known as the metal of the future. It is a new structural material with a promising future. Titanium is widely used in chemical, medical, construction, and automobile industries because of its good corrosion resistance and heat resistance, high specific stress, and low density. And the application of titanium in the chemical industry is mainly used for reactor heat exchanger, reactor consumer, and various anti-corrosion chemical accessories. There is some flag and some parts. In the medical field, it is mainly used for surgical implants and other medical materials. It can also be used for car parts, bicycle frames, and building roofs and decoration. Here are some photos of titanium boards. You can see they are very small and bright. Titanium boards can be used for different purposes according to their materials and specifications. They can be used for jewelry and human sculpture due to 10 millimeter. They can also be used in the medical industry and the material is CC4ELI. And here are some photos of the titanium boards testing and packing. And the processing technology, listen processing into a round black board and then blasting out a certain degree of roundness. After visual polishing, the surface will achieve the mirror effect. And here are some photos of this is a table of quality certification. Its designation is GRB2 and the production is unveiled, and its certification is ASTM BC B348. We hereby certify that the material described above has been tested and complies with the terms of the contract. Confirmation, inspection, and dimensional control without complaints. Here is a table about the quality certification. There are many information in this table, and we can see its chemical composition and the requirements. And we hereby certify that the material described above has been tested and complies with the terms of the contract information inspection and the dimensional control without complaint. And this is a price list of titanium boards. Its unit weight is 200 pieces per 500 grams, and its diameter is less than or equal to 5 millimeter. Its diameter is like 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 millimeter. And like the GR5, its unit price is 0.14 pieces US dollar per pieces and 0.15 pieces. And like GR2 unit price is more cheaper than the GR5's unit price. Here's the price list is about the 15 pieces of the titanium board. Its diameter 20 centimeters. GR unit price is 23 US dollars per pieces. Next, I will introduce the cast board. Introduction of high chromium alum cast board. High chromium alum cast board. Simply called the high chromium board. Most diameter wear resistance material enterprises are mainly based on the intermediate frequency electricity finance by smelting the high quality glass and chromium alloy materials after rainfall matching and mirror alloy and temper the mortal item and adding unit metro molds and set molds, casting folding process. Thereafter, high temperature printing and tempering treatment to obtain in order to achieve higher hardness and wear resistance. Applications of high chromium alloy cast boards. High chromium alloy casting boards are widely used in powder preparation and amplified the precision of industries such as cement building materials, metal mines, for accelerate system power, chemical engineering, cement coatings like industries paper making and materials and other industries. The product has a high hardness, low abrasion, good tanning, and less corrosion. During use, the surface hardness of the material will be further improved and the wear resistance will be enhanced. At the same time, the production capacity of the mill will be improved and the specific surface area of cement and the recovery rate of concrete will be improved. In terms of chemical composition, there are dozens of different materials from low chromium to high chromium, which can be described as a wide variety. In order to standardize the industry standards and let people have a clear understanding of the chromium alloy casting boards, the DBOP 17445-2009 International Standard for Casting Grading Boards standardized that the low chromium content is 1% to 3% and the hardness is HRC more than or equal to 45. Multiple alloy board chromium content is 4% to 6%. Hardness is HRC more than or equal to 47. Medium chromium alloy board chromium content is 7% to 10%. Hardness HRC is more than or equal to 48. High chromium alloy board chromium content is more than or equal to 10% to 14%. Hardness HRC more than or equal to 58. Special high chromium board with chromium content exceeding 14% and hardness HRC more than or equal to 48. Most of the medium used in my country's cement industry are mainly high chromium boards. With the continuous development of cement grading technology, the specific surface area and fineness requirements of cement are more than beneficial. As a cement company, it is particularly important to select the correct material for the grading coating. The abrasive body with high abrasion resistance not only improves the grading efficiency, but reduce the time of stopping and the bore and the number of opening and closing while maintaining the uncasting for a long time, but also enhance the clearness period and reduce the labor industry and workers. It is of great specifics to produce at the table, ensure the quality of the abrasion, and reduce the power consumption and the consumption of the grading body. And this is the price list of the chromium pure cardboard diameter from like 180 and 60 and 40. And its unit price is $1,060 per ton. As the overall my speech about the metal boards, let's welcome my colleague Hannah and Tim. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tim from EB China.
This is Hannah from EB China. Let us introduce the new concept of fire casting and building technology in cement and mining industries.
Based on the series of four-wheel system and repairing this paper expands the comprehensive application of the science and technology in the plastic and branding progress, and puts forward a new concept of cement and mine crushing and grinding technologies through the analysis of the working conditions and the operation of each working part of the formula.
For the introduction, cement and mining industries are the basic industries in the national economy. They have the characteristics of sustainability, large volumes, and high energy consumption. Therefore, high efficiency and low consumption are prominent topics in the cement or mining industries. Throughout the domestic and foreign markets, there are large ups and downs and fierce competition. As the ultimate goal of enterprise competition is quality and cost. Therefore, technological upgrading and equipment optimization should be the top priority of current enterprise development.
The project technical background 1. Crushing and blending production miners are widely used in the production of mining, cement, electric-powered chemical industries, building materials, and other industries. It makes a pivotal and fundamental role in the traditional manufacturing industry, and is also the main link for mining, cement, and other enterprises to improve efficiency and reduce consumption. After all ores such as gold, silver, copper, iron, and tin are mining, they need to go through primary crushing, medium crushing, fine crushing, and then through grinding process to select final oil powder. Every year, near 2.4 billion tons of cement, raw materials, and clinker are crushed and ground, and the processes consist of crushing and grinding progress. This is 6 billion tons, about 1.7 billion tons of coal used in coal-fired power plants must be crushed before it is injected into the boilers for consumption and power generation.
In 2019, China produced 9.96 million tons of steel, based on the average iron content of 13%. 3.3 billion tons of iron alone need to be crushed and ground completely. Copper, gold, chromium, and other metal mines have similar production processes. The gravel and sand used in concrete should be broken and fairly broken before it can be applied to all kinds of construction projects. Starting and grading processes consume about 4 billion tons of well-resistant materials every year. The power consumption of crushing and grading makes up nearly 70% of the whole production process. Therefore, the improvement of crushing and grading production technology is the main direction for enterprises to achieve energy saving, consumption reduction, and benefit improvement.
The project technical background to which takes of current writing and grading process. Number one, ball mill is called low efficiency machine. In fact, it is a misunderstanding. People do not really understand the ball mill. It is the deceiver machine in the grading progress. Number two, the ball mill has been around for more than 100 years. Over the past 100 years, great changes have taken place in the grading process. The feeding particle size of the ball mill has changed from about 200 millimeters in sample production to about 1 millimeters in modern mass production.
About the new concept crushing process, crushing and grading production is the main link in cement production and magnification, and its power consumption accounts for nearly 70% of the entire production process. Therefore, the improvement of the crushing and grading production process is the main goal of the enterprise to achieve energy saving, consumption reduction, and efficiency improvement.
The significance of the new concept process established the working state of the ball mill under the new material condition and efficiently combined with the roller press, vertical mile and other medium and fine crushing processes, improve the output, reduce energy consumption, improve the particle form, optimize the particle structure, and obtain the performance of cement, or significantly improve the beneficiation yield.
The Bonnier ceramic landing plate, our intended products. We put forward the Bonnier system energy theory, and according to the system energy theory, in the Bonnier grading process to get report making changes, design and launch a ceramic landing plate and metal ball combination to increase output and reduce consumption. The proportion of ceramic is only about 47% of steel, which can reduce the weight of landing plate by more than 15%, improve the efficiency of ball mill, and reduce the energy consumption of ball mill. Ceramics have extremely high wear resistance, greatly reducing the running cost and the maintenance rate of the ball mill.
This is the photo of the ceramic lining plants. its life.
This part is significance of the new conceptual process. Number one, establishing the working state of the formulas under the new material condition. Number two, effectively combining with the roller price. Number three, increasing the output. Number four, reducing energy consumption. Number five, improving particle shape. Number six, optimizing particle structure. Number seven, striving for the highest strength of cement.
The ball mill modified according to new concept process reduces 90% of the bulk of the mill bearing, which not only reduces the manufacturing cost and the ball mill, increasing the strength of the bearing body, but also eliminates the linkage of power and material and greatly improves the working environment of workers.
This model is preliminary experiment for the first of all. Our new conceptual grading process has been used commercially on cement mills with diameters of 3.8 meters and 4.2 meters. The second, ceramic laminate slab is used in industrial application with metal building board on cement mill with diameter of 3.8 meters.
Number three, in the cement mill with a diameter of 4.2 multiply 13.5 meters. The output of 42.5 gram cement standard is as high as 290 tons, and the power consumption is about 234 degrees per ton. The output is about 113 tons, and the power consumption is about 30 to 33 degrees per ton when the traditional desire is used in the same type of the cement standard. Number four, the ceramic ball mill lining board has been used in Zhenxi cement factory for more than 60 months. It has been validated by the customer that the desire is natural and stable, and the wear-resisting performance is extremely ideal, which determines the development direction of the ball mill lining board in the future and is an import-making product.
The experimental results in an industrial test of 3.8 multiply centimeters diameter cement mill. A single beam mill composed of a combined self-cementing board reliner has been successfully run for 7 years. Compared with the traditional mill, the output has been increased by 13%. The power consumption per ton is about 25 degrees, and more importantly, the service life of wear-resistant materials has been increased by more than 15%.
In conclusion, number one, the new concept of pricing and branding technology can increase the output of the ball mill by more than 20%. save about 20% of electricity and extend the life of wear-resistant materials by more than 50%.
Number 2. Under the new working conditions, the work tasks of the succeeding formulas have undergone a fundamental change. It is necessary to fully study the formulas and use comprehensive knowledge to improve the effective power of the formulas.
Number 3. The formula granting serial in formulas is of no practical significance. Only the ball with uniform ball diameter has the greatest granting ability.
The single-chamber mill composed of a variety of liners with different surface shapes can greatly increase the output of the mill and greatly reduce the power consumption.
Number 5. Excellent wear-resistant materials are the basis of the new concept of casting and grinding technology.
In the formula system engine theory, ceramic liners and metal balls will be the best combination, and it can effectively produce excellent chromium solution.
And in the new concept of formula system engineering, whether it is cement or mines, whether it is dry or wet grinding processes, we do not hesitate to recommend ceramic liners.
Thanks for your watching.
If you have interest in our production, you can contact us. Let's welcome to our next colleague.
黑了，后面黑了。我说按几个？螺栓，螺栓。说你这，说你这。你看一下。撑不懂。
Hello everyone, this is Cole from China. Next, let me introduce our product, the balls and nails.
叫慢点，慢点，慢点，再慢点。
About the balls, as early as the 6th century in Europe, nail-making workers began producing nails with spiral threads. In 1397, Mosley invented an all-metal precision skill lines in London. The following year, Wilson made a nails and bolts manufacturing machine in the United States. Both machines can produce universal nails and bolts. Until the 21st century, both are widely used in construction, machinery, furniture, electrical appliances, automobiles, lamps, and other industries. The EB balls materials. The balls materials produced by our company mainly include carbon steel, alloy steel, standard steel, and special alloys, such as 45 steel, SS 300 and SS 316, SS 304, SAF 2205, 2507, 40 CR 42 CR mono and mono Chi 500, mono 400. The dimension, the diameter is M6 to M100. The length is 20 to 800, and so on. Application: man used in mining machinery, cooling, power, and other industrial equipment. The ball mill balls. Application: ball mill balls are widely used in ball mills, cement mills, coal mills, and mine mills, including SIG mills. Material grade: commonly use 40 CR 10.9 grade and 42 CR mono 12.9 grade and 35 CR mono 12.9 grade. This is some photos about our company and products as news and the boss. Let's do review about our factory in producing the books and news. Now the worker is making the boss.
讲完了，应该讲了5分钟了，
还有
还25分钟。
This is our process in producing process. Lastly is the standard steel balls. Standard steel balls generally refer to steel balls that are resistant to corrosion by air, water, ice, alkali soft cells, or other media. Application: many used for environmental protection equipment, medical equipment, power facilities, chemical instruments, petrochemical industries, pump valve pipelines. The material grades. Our most commonly produced materials are SS304, SS316, SAF 2205, 2507, and mono K500 and mono 400. And this is our products, photos of our products. The meal certificate. The testing items description is widely across the flights. Its requirement is 13.81 to 40.27, and the head height is requirement is 5.74 to 6.80, and the length is as the required is. The testing results is okay, and the heading marking is no mark. The testing results is okay, and the goal gauge is 6 grams. The requirement and no in the water and strong is all is okay. The chemical analysis report. It is to use the mono K500 and we use landing marks. The actual level is the cutter is less than 0.025. The SI less than 0.50, as MN is less than 1.50, and S is less than 0.10. And CO is about 27.0 to 33, and the FE is less than 2.0, and the nickel is about 63.0 to 70, and TI is about 0.35 to to 0.85. Let's review the nuts and bolts again.
我这个介绍一下，4个。
难道还？
As we know, EV China produces many kinds of boats. So next, Carl would like to show you more details about boats. Now let's welcome. And the first thing is yes, the first thing is, as you see, in Carl's hand there is stainless boats. Yes, it is shining now, so it is a light. So its material is stainless steel. And Carl, what's the size about this stainless steel?
It is the 8 to 70.
Yes. As we know, boats used very widely in our common life. So you can always see these stainless steel boats used in some machines, and it can take more work. It can play a more important and more important role in machines. And the next, we would like to show you. Maybe you think these small boats will not show you what can we do for our EV channel. And the next, we will show you the next about the huge boats, which the materials is a magnesium curve. Yes, so as you see, it's a very huge boat, and yes, it's a very small. Yes, when it be operated together, you will see this is a big boat, but with more details. The first things we would like to show you is about these threaders. As you see, these threaders is a common threaders which used in boats with these materials. Although it's very huge, but these threaders is very wonderful, as you see. And it is very huge. It's not easy to carry with one hand. Maybe you can use our boards to do some exercise, to shape your body or strength, what your arm can do, like this way. Yes, our boards have another use like this way. You can do some exercise like this. And please card to confirm which size it was. So as you see on the screen, we show you this length is more than 340 millimeters, and its size for its diameters is about M50 millimeters. Yes, it's a very huge boat, but get more details. Let Carl show you more details about this boat. Let's review our PowerPoint. Due to we have many different materials like these stainless steels or other like Monero 400 and so on. And as you see, this is the boats which Carl show you first, which is used in the boat mirrors for different size. And next we will show you more information about this kind of boats. There is also the same materials, yes, as you see on the top left of these screens. Let's welcome Carl to show you more details. And as you see, it's different from the boats we show you first. because it's all cylinders. It's not like this, like a half cylinders. So it's used more widely. It's commonly used in bone mirrors. So you will see on a bone mirrors it have too many these bolts on it to make sure the liners will be stable enough on the machines. And the next is our stainless steels. It's different from the last materials like carbon steels. These bolts with shining surface and do the good treatment on its surface. So you will see it very shining and have a good work for rustlers. And as we know, commonly bolts have grade for different grades, for different application and different process. And after that, we would like to show you other bolts which have other treatment. As you see in my hand, there is also bolts. Let's welcome Carl to show you the details. Yes, it's used carbon, but it will be painted by the hot signaling. So you will see it will different from the other carbon bolts like this one. Due to we painted painting on it, so it can have a good can do good work for electric power to surround from the bolts. So it is commonly used in some power electric industries. And there are other bolts. Carl would like to show you. Yes, as you see on a camera, this is our bolt with 45 steel, carbon steel. And as you see, it's totally a bolt without a bolt hand. So you can use many nuts on it to make sure which it will use, like 2 nuts or 3 nuts and